Hi, my name is Greg Fuhr, and I'm chairman of the Bethesda Foundation for Children. To my right is Josh Mitchell, board member of the Bethesda Foundation for Children. And we're here today to give you a little bit of instructional video about sporting clays. You have volunteered for our first annual charity sporting clays event, and we are grateful for your help. Without dedicated volunteers like yourself and the staff members we have at Bethesda, we would not be able to deliver quality programming to those children. And that's really what the Sporting Clays event is about. It's about how we can help out the children and deliver more quality programming. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We're here at the actual Sporting Clays course you're going to be attending, which is called the Promised Land in Freeport, Pennsylvania. The first thing we want to do is just talk to you a little bit about the safety instructions and get you a little bit acquainted with what you're going to be doing. And then we'll show you how to actually run the station. Your volunteer job is you're going to be a trapper. The first thing you need to know about safety is what are called ears and eyes. When you show up, we will provide you with ears and eyes. What ears are is ear protection. Shotguns are loud. You are required to wear ear protection the entire time you're on the course. Ear protection comes in many different forms. The first form are earmuffs, like I'm wearing. And the other ones could be internally inside the ear, like Josh is wearing. If you don't bring your own hearing protection, which you don't need to, you'll be provided with these soft ones, but some people prefer the earmuffs, like myself. You're also going to be required to wear eye protection. If you have glasses, you can wear them. But if you don't have glasses, you do need to wear eye protection. Eye protection comes in many forms. They could be professional looking ones like we have, or they could be cheap plastic ones that you can get here for free. And we'll provide you with those. Either one's fine. Some of your experienced shooters just prefer certain types of glasses, and that's okay as long as they have eye protection on and they have ear protection on. If anyone comes up to your station and doesn't have eyes on, doesn't have ears on, don't be afraid to speak up. It's for your protection and their protection. As long as everyone is safe, it's going to be a great day. This is a safe sport as long as you adhere to all the safety rules. So don't be afraid to tell somebody to put their ears on or to put their eyes on when they come up to your station. The next rule of safety is all about the gun. And the first rule of safety is called muzzle control. The muzzle is the barrel of the gun. And wherever it's pointing is where it will shoot. So as long as this barrel is not pointing towards anywhere you don't care to shoot, it's safe. So for example, right now if this gun shoots, it's shooting up in the air. If it shoots now, it's down in the air. So as people are carrying this, they should never be pointing the barrel at somebody. The only acceptable time to have a barrel pointing towards anyone is some shooters will place the barrel on their foot. And that is okay and acceptable. Not recommended, but you don't have to yell at somebody. A lot of shooters do that to protect their shotgun barrel. The next thing you need to know about a shotgun is they shouldn't have bullets loaded until they're ready. Shotguns will come in mainly two forms. They'll be either cracked open like this one, which is called an over-under or side-by-side, and you can see that there's no bullets. Whenever they walk up to the station, they will close this, and they'll typically put it on the rack here. And that's fine. But when they go to carry the gun, they should open it up, as Josh will show you. There's also what are called semi-automatic shotguns, which won't crack in half, and they have a little area right along here that should be open. The next thing you need to know about gun safety, past the fact of muzzle control and past the fact of don't load it till you're ready, is trigger control. You should never, ever have your finger on a trigger until you're ready to shoot something. You'll see how Josh has his finger close to the trigger, but it is not on it. The shooter should never put their finger on the trigger until they're inside these boxes, which will either be PVC pipe or wood, depending on the station you're in. So if a shooter is up in here, that's when it's safe and acceptable for them to put their finger on the trigger. And even then, they shouldn't have it until they're ready to shoot. They should have the bullets loaded. They should be ready to shoot the station before they ever put their finger on the trigger. Do not be afraid to yell at anyone in a polite manner if they do not follow the safety rules. Most shooters will monitor other shooters, so it should not be an issue. The rules you need to remember, once again, are first, muzzle control. Second, don't load it until you're ready. And the third is don't put your finger on the trigger until you're ready to shoot something. Now that we've got the safety briefings out of the way, we're going to show you how the station works. But before we do that, I'm going to make sure my eyes and my ears are ready because we're going to do some live shooting for you. When you walk up to the station, you're going to notice a sign over here that's going to tell you what there is. there's two types of birds. There's report pair and true pair. Report pair means you pull one bird, and at the sound of a shotgun, you pull the second one. A true means you pull them both at the same time. And I'll show you that again in the video, but I just want to get that out of there. When a cart pulls up full of 4 guys or girls, they should have a scorecard with them. You'll take that scorecard after you welcome to the station, and you'll read through the scorecard the names and tell them the order. So the first scorecard might be Josh. So you say, Josh, you're the first shooter. Greg, you're the second shooter. You're reading through the scorecards. Brad, you're the third shooter. And Bob, you're the 4th shooter. Once they all line up, you tell them you're going to show them a show pair. You tell them this station is station, for example, today we're at station 16. You're at station 16, it's 1 report pair and 2 true pair, so that they all know that. Then you say, shooters, are you ready to see a pair? And they'll say yes. So the shooter will get up into the box. Josh, if you want to get up into the box, and you'll show them a show pair. What these are?
You want us in there a little bit, don't you?
With a show pair, you're going to see 1 and 2. And I do apologize, we are on a live course today, so you might see some golf carts going back and through and some shooters back and forth because there's a live course today. 1 will be marked 1 and 1 will be marked 2. Some of them will have tape on it. 1 tape is 1, 2 tape is 2. You push the first button first, the second button second. It's pretty simple. So in a report pair, when a shooter says pull, you're going to pull 1. At the side of their shotgun, you're going to hit 2. On a true pair, when they say pull, you pull both of them. So the shooter comes up to the station. Shooter, are you ready to see a pair? Josh replies back to me, yes. I say on your pull. He says pull. Well, I just heard him say pull, so I hit the first one. Hey, show him a second one. I have to worry about the shotgun going because this is a show pair. Then I'm going to say, shooter, I'm going to show you a true pair. Are you ready? He says pull. I show them both, and 2 of the birds just went off. If at any point in time one of the birds doesn't come out, just hit the button again. If at any point in time when somebody's shooting, if one of them breaks, tell them no bird and show them the bird again. That's quite all right. Most shooters will already know that. You are going to be keeping score in between this, and we'll show you how to keep score the day of, but it's as simple as an X for a killed bird or a hit bird, and a 0 for a missed bird. Some trappers will want to shout out as he hits a bird and misses one. You could say kill loss. But you don't have to feel the need to do that. So he's going to go. I'm going to say, shooter, you ready? He's going to load his shells. He tells me he's ready. I say, on your pull.
Pull.
So what I just did there, when he said pull, I pushed 1. The sound of his shotgun going off, I pushed 2. This station is 1 report pair and 2 true. So now I tell the shooter, because he just did a report, shooter, the next 2 are going to be true. And it's a reminder to yourself and the shooter. So the shooter gets in, and on his pull, I'm going to push these both at the same time.
Pull.
And what you just seen is a true pair. So the things to remember is there's a report pair and a true pair. Announce the names on the cards as they come up. Make sure you're keeping score. Make sure you show them a show pair. It's going to be a great day. You're going to have a lot of fun. But keep in mind, we are going to be in the outdoors. So bring plenty of sunscreen if it's going to be a sunny day, and dress appropriately. If it's going to be rainy, bring an umbrella or some rain gear. Most of the stations will have benches, but some of them don't. So feel free to bring a folding chair. We will be roaming around in a golf cart to check on you to make sure everything's okay. And also to bring you water throughout the entire time. Once again, on behalf of Josh and myself, on behalf of the Bethesda Foundation and all of Bethesda, we thank you for volunteering.